All right. So this is gonna be another freestyler right here. Um, I'm pretty much just going straight into it. Uh, with nothing really to talk about, but at the same time, I have something to talk about. But it's not like a specific plan type of topic or nothing like that. That I'm attacking, but there's a frequency uh that I that I'm about to get into. Uh but it's not directed towards a specific thing though. But it's like, let's just get into it. So uh energy there before, yeah, if you've been watching, then you probably seen or remember my last video. I think it was my last one. Oh, it was one of my recent ones where I was talking about how things that happen at first beyond this realm of reality. Um, it's kind of related to that, but it it's not really at the same time. It's kind of getting off, and it's kind of like a whole nother uh topic. But it has something to do with the as above, so below. Uh, you know, um, soul. You know what I mean? Energy, vibration, kind of thing. Uh, because certain energies, we we wouldn't pick this shit up if it wasn't for the soul. Uh, you know what I mean? The soul is your individual, is you as an individual spirit, but it's you. Not only are you the frequency thought, but now as a soul, you're vibrating on a specific frequency. But like, it's the soul to certain energies, or when we have like I'm gonna call them like, so like it's an upgrade, uh some new type of information but not not information not information that you receive from the outer world, but something that you just receive within you, kind of thing. Like realization, and you know a new way of like thinking or feeling, or just changing your whole mood, or vibrational state, or whatever, or your mind. That's that has that has to come through like your soul. um because although like you like you're experiencing this physical form, but there's a less dense like physical form, but it's not so physical, not like this. It's like more you know, lighter, uh, less dense, uh, vibrational tone, or uh, whatever like that, fluid. Uh, but see, that's a body that we all need to even like receive. You get what I'm saying? Like to even we couldn't. You see what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm saying? Like, you can't like just you can't receive without that. You can't make a decision without that. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a you can't make a like an important life changing uh fuck what am I trying? You can't make a you can't make a decision or something like that without uh because you had to feel some type of way first. And feelings and emotions, I told y'all this before in one of my videos. Feelings and emotions is not even tied to this Remy reality. It has nothing. That's a lighter. That's lighter in weight. So therefore, we can't. That's something. But there's representations though in this reality of that of like the soul, which would be like water, anything water related. But um, the point I'm trying to make is you there. This is not. This is something not dealing. This is not something that you just can see or touch in this reality. But what I'm saying is, it's something that you need in order um to make certain life changing decisions. Whether it's like a you know like a momentarily, not momentarily, but like, all right, for an example, say you, I don't know, you at your job or something like that, and somebody, you might work at fast food or something. Somebody called for you to like drop some chicken or something like that, and then maybe like 15 or 20 minutes go by, and you realize that you ain't dropped it, and then when you realize you ain't dropped it, you get the notion to like drop the food. Is that a good example? But see, it was a but see what that is. That's a action took, that that was that was a certain like a specific um like like it was a specific type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It was a specific type of energy. Let I look. Let's just. I'm just gonna get into the video because I'm not. I ain't even really got into it yet. I'm just. I feel like I'm just rambling. What this is. This is where I'm really trying to get at. Um, that some. I'm sure some of y'all are aware of the energies in the sky, and what I mean about that. Is like all the um this water cycle, but you we've been taught to call them planets. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna say planets. You know what I'm saying? But these energies, these like planets and stuff, all they all work together, or well, I don't know how well they're working together, but they they have a lot of they had a lot of like influence on this world because this is see this body that we stay on is kind of it's like young, so it has a lot to like learn, and like there's other things out there that just like me and you we look at there's things that we look at as examples and use as tools once we have the knowledge. Like what I'm saying is there's it it all gets fit, and I think I mentioned this in another video before too. It gets filtered. It all gets filtered here. Like each like w- water cycle or body of water or energy or whatever you want to call it, it gets played out, or it plays out in this reality in some way, shape, or form. As if we talk about Mars, we talk about action. We talk about aggression. Um we're talking about initiation. We talk about sex. We're talking about bump and grind, all that. We talk anything like that. That's what we talk about Mars. That's when we talk about Mars. We talk about Jupiter, wisdom, knowledge, um, spirituality, religion, expansion, growth, things like that. Well, from a because yeah, it's expansion and growth. When we talk about like spirituality from that aspect, um, and then you got Saturn, schedule, routine, pattern, physicality, structure, you know what I'm saying, business, law, shit like that. And then you got goddamn Mercury, you know what I'm saying, the intellect, the thinking, communication, things like that. Uh, but these are called the seven C's. I think this is how it's depicted or described in the Bible, um, or whatever. Uh, but like I said, everything I just named, this is all a accumulation expressed or received mixed. It's like a bowl of it's like a bowl of salad. You know what I'm saying? You got all these ingredients. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just gonna say this is all these things make up our realm of reality. But Saturn is like the boss because we see more of that than anything else. But it's a because of like the structure and the routine and scheduling and all that. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape it. Not in this realm of reality. You can't escape it. But yeah, it all makes up. This is all those things is we we're participating and we're aware of all these energies um in the sky as they all spin and rotate as different bodies of water cycles. But you see what I'm saying? But that's just the metaphysic aspect of it or whatever. But what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, like they're just like what's what's happening up there is happening down here in a way. We're influenced because we influence um you know what I'm saying? We so we're by default this is these waters are influence us to, but that don't mean it's controlling us though. But in some way we're influenced by you know what I'm saying, influence one more time, influence by these things because it's like I said, this make up our realm of reality. All these characteristics, this make up our realm of reality in some way. Uh, and because we stay on a Earth type of realm, but like I said, there's other atmospheres. Um, you know what I'm saying, that this body that we stand on is interacting with on a like a macro scale. So it only makes sense that if we inside, if this is what we inside of, then this is what we're going to be experienced. If you can see all these other energies or you know what I'm saying, representations of other, you know, celestial you know what I'm saying, bodies, whatever the hell you want to call them. If you can see the representations of them in this realm of reality, by like I already got into them, but fuck, I just name them again. You know what I'm saying? Uh, nah, that's too much. I ain't gonna do it again. But y'all, y'all know what I'm talking about. If we can see those representations by, you know what I'm saying, by living our everyday lives and doing certain things like getting on that grind, Mars, you know what I'm saying, by going to, getting higher knowledge or, you know what I'm saying, wisdom, Jupiter, things like that. If we can see that here, then that means in some way, shape, or form that there's like it's like a it's it's what is where it's influencing us. It's influencing us. So with that being said, um, so this is finally the part where I get to the point after all that. It's important to know your natal alignments if you don't already know them, especially like your sun, moon, and ascendant. It's important to know like the like transitions of the planets and what's going on in the sky, because this can better help you can like conduct it, like this can better help you, and not just you but all of us, like be, and I hate to say in the right place or in the right time, but not this. It'll everything will go accordingly if we just was aware of these things and not letting them, because you it seems as if they're using they're using us in some way, but we can't let them, we can't let them use us. We got to use them as a bitch to, ooh, it gets deep, but like, and you're a piece of these things. This is why you even have a natal chart. This is why you even have like a sun, moon, and ascendant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your Mars in this placement, your Saturn in this place. This is why you're. But see, there's a such thing as like outer influences too, depending on how foreign you are. So some of you might be like a little foreign to others cer- because of certain outer influences, and other people might look at you a certain way because the way you do certain things, or the way you like your characteristics, like the way certain things, the way you, like, I don't know, like deal with information, listen, or the way you practicalize and things like that. Um, but see, you'll know about that if you know about your you know what I'm saying, your natal chart. That's why I say it's important to know your natal chart. It's important to it's important to know what's going on outside of this reality, and not just be attacked um because shit be happening, shit is happening, but when you're not aware of it, it only makes it worse. Um, because it might be a situation, circumstance where a planet is in a certain position, or in a certain sign, and it might be you might have a specific alignment that might be like squaring or opposing that alignment, and then now you getting attacked by that frequency, and or you getting, yeah, like you're the fluid. Now it's affecting you vibrational wise, because you wasn't aware of the event, if you get what I'm saying. Spirit eats stars. Once again, shout out to Dollar the Poly, man. Real shit. Once again, spirit eats stars. You know what I'm saying? And what stars? What is that? Thoughts and feelings. You know what I'm saying? Masculine thought forms and ideas, and feminine feelings and emotions. Uh, so if this is what your spirit is eating, then you want to make sure that you eating good and not eating a bunch of bullshit, because you're not aware of what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even always about the planets and shit, what's happening in the fuck. To a certain degree, fuck all that. But at the same time, you want to know what's going on, because like I said, they all have something to do with this reality in some way, shape, or form. But I had to make that clear. They don't govern you. They're not God. They don't have authority over you, and you don't necessarily have to live your everyday life, uh, or they don't determine your further, I guess, result, or what happens like what happens like in your life or whatever. Excuse me. But it's important that you know what I'm saying, that you know what's going on. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say for this one. And yeah, just be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Great.